Chelsea, great performance there, obviously. It must feel good after so long out of the cage, obviously, to get that win under your belt. How does it feel for starters for you?
He won his first professional fight in 38 seconds by submission. He represents.
No, I was just saying it must feel good, obviously, to get that win under your belt after so long out of the cage. Firstly, what does that feel to you to get that win today?
Yeah, it means everything. Obviously, my last fight was against Dakota, and like my last two fights have been against, you know, top girls, and it was as disheartening as it was at the time. Being so young in my career, I needed to go through that to get, now I see it, to get to where I am now. So even though I haven't been in the cage for the last 2 years, I've been in the gym every day and literally grinding and trying and getting better. And I feel like that showed tonight, and I'm just super happy to be back.
Come on. And I was just going to ask about that because obviously you burst onto the scene. Obviously you had the Contender Series bout, and then you were against Dakota and Jenna as well. Obviously they're sitting in the top 5 of the flyweight rankings at the moment in time. With that win, where do you think that places you? Do you think you can creep into that top 10?
Yeah, look, like, to be honest, I'm not in a rush. I'm still young, but yeah, I feel like my career has just been like fight, you know, the top girls and get all these great opportunities. Like, I'm so grateful for the opportunities so early, but I am still growing in the sport, and I feel like I'm at a point now where I'm actually enjoying the process and I'm not being rushed, and I just want to lap it up. I like, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Like, if I break through the top 10, epic. If I don't, epic. Like, I really don't mind either way. I just want to keep active, and I don't want big breaks in between fights.
Come on. And the last one from me. How did you feel in there? Because it seemed like your kickboxing background really showed. That left hook dropped her and was keeping on hurting her throughout that fight. Was that the game plan going into it, just to put your hands and put that left hook on her?
Look, the game plan wasn't the left hook until Carlos won his belt using it on the weekend, and Eugene's in my corner. So I went, okay, I'm just gonna try and throw this hook. But no, it definitely wasn't in the game plan. But being patient was in my game plan, and I feel like I showed that tonight, and I'm really proud of myself.
Come on, congratulations.
Thank you.
Chelsea, first of all, congratulations. My first question for you is that you're the only woman this is the only female fight tonight in the card. How do you feel representing the women tonight?
So good. I love that we're the only fight. I feel like it just amplifies the level of the female talent, like in PFL, and obviously to do it here in Ireland, my first time here. And it took me a long time to get here. 60 hours of travel, so after that I was like, there's no way I'm losing this fight.
From the get-go, or were you just feeling each other out?
Yeah, I think we're just feeling each other out, but she's like got a great record, and she's a multiple-time champion in Mexico, so like I knew that she wasn't a walkover. She was coming up in weight, and I could really feel that in her. Like, she was smaller, and I knew it was going to be a hard time for her coming up to flyweight. And I'm not the biggest flyweight, so I knew if I could just feel her out that first round. I've been out of the cage for 2 years. I really wanted to feel comfortable and not make any stupid decisions. That was my biggest reason.
Right, all right, so last question for me. Obviously, the sport is growing, and then the involvement of women in the sport is increasing as well. What do you say to women to try to encourage them into competing in combat sports?
Go for it. Like, it is the most fulfilling dream you could ever have. Like, it gives you so many things as a female. It gives you confidence. It gives you self-defense. It gives you like a voice, and it just gives you like nothing compares to combat sports. Even if you just did it for fitness, it's just I wouldn't know life without it, and I think every female should do it, whether they want to compete or not.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations, Chelsea. It was a
Ladies
great
and
win.
gentlemen,
It was good seeing you back in there. How's it been? How's your time in Belfast been? Have you enjoyed it?
I've loved it. It's been amazing. I think I don't like the cold. Like, let's just say that our winters in Australia are 25 degrees. So as soon as I got here, I was so cold. Like, apart from that, it's beautiful. But I hate the cold.
Sure, it's a slightly different environment compared to what you used to. I want to talk about City kickboxing.
Yeah.
What is it that they do different? That they're just champions in the UFC for a good few years now. Some great products coming out there. What is it that's different about what they do at City kickboxing?
Well, I actually train at TFC in Brisbane, so the affiliation that I have with CKB is through my gym, TFC. Ben Johnson's my coach, and we have a great relationship with Eugene and the team at CKB. So I was lucky enough to train there at the start of this camp for a couple of weeks. And, like same with TFC, my gym, Ben and Huge are like just masterminds of the sport. Like I can't explain it. They just live and breathe it, and they have great talent and they're great coaches. And yeah, I'm just very grateful that obviously I had Eugene in my corner tonight. Ben unfortunately couldn't be here. He's actually fighting his UFC debut in a couple of weeks back home. So I was annoyed that he couldn't be here, but I'm very proud and I can't wait to see him do it. So very grateful to obviously have CKB behind me as well.
Australian mixed martial arts is always on the up. Is there any names, especially females, that you would like to put a spotlight on that's really starting to come through the ranks that everyone should keep an eye on?
It's really hard with females in Australia. We're a very small pool. So me and Jacinta Austin, obviously she's now signed to the PFL. She had an amazing win a couple of weeks ago. We are representing on the world stage here, and then you've got Casey O'Neill in the UFC. And honestly, like, it's really hard to even get a female fight on a local card in Australia. They're few and far between. A lot of them are amateurs still. So on the top of my head, I can't think of any pros that are actually. We just don't have the girls, and that's why I had to go to New Zealand and actually have to find girls to train with.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Might have to shout a little bit. You have to just shout, I think.
Chelsea, we've obviously seen your teammate, Ulberg. He obviously got the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship last Saturday. And we've seen in Australian mixed martial arts, there's been a lot of success. Is this just another one that you get motivated by, seeing your teammates got the championship and then you can get motivated?
Absolutely, and I think what added to that is, like I said before, having Eugene in my corner tonight and having that energy come into my week, and I'm just so grateful, like I said, and watching him come back from that scare at the start of the fight, like it made me so pumped. Like it was a perfect example going into this fight tonight. Like I was like, dude, my leg better be fucking snapped off if I end up losing this fight. So yeah, it was great.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice one.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah.